Hi, my name is Deborah Schultz, and today I want to talk about how I was able to reduce my leg size, which is my problem area, successfully, and give you some tips on diet and exercise that you can do to be successful and some things that worked for me. But before I do that, I want to explain a little bit about myself and what I was doing before. My whole life, I always try to find ways to reduce my leg size. I have a lean upper body, but my legs, I have a hard time reducing the size of my legs. And I feel like I tried everything. And there were some things that were successful, but there are things that were not. And that's what I wanted to talk today. So all I was doing before is I was doing lots of cardio my whole life. Also calorie restriction, and then another thing that I tried was a high protein diet, which um, it works with if you are like restricting your calories. The long term, it doesn't work for me. I was able to have some success doing that, but a high protein diet is very exhausting and give you no energy, and I found that was very difficult to keep going long term. After trying everything, I thought maybe that was the way that I supposed to look, and then I have to just get used to it. At some point, I thought that I had lipedema and that I needed surgery, like because I've seen all of these people like doing surgery for lipedema, and for me, it didn't look that bad because I am in a normal weight. But I always feel like if I gain weight, I always gain weight on my legs, and I was aware of it, and I always made sure that I didn't get heavy. So yeah, that's a problem that I always had. Like I knew if I would gain weight, it would get worse, and I always had like um, I don't know, I felt like my legs were heavy and I had like more cellulite around my legs, and that's the only area that I had problems with. I had a person comment in one of my videos saying that maybe I have like estrogen dominance. I always looked into those things and they all kind of related, and but I never found a solution for the problem until I started doing the sugar diet or the rice diet, and that things is starting to improve. And I did not start the diet just to like lose weight or reduce leg size. This just happened. That helped. I actually started that for migraines, and then I noticed that my leg size was shrinking, and I got very excited. And around the same time, I was also changing my exercise routine. So let's go to the tips, and I'll start with the exercise because I think this is the most important. And so before I was doing lots of cardio, and one thing that I did is I stopped the cardio. I stopped running. I stopped hit exercises. I stopped everything that I was doing, and I started walking. I was walking as much as I could. I tried to hit 10,000 steps a day, and I think that's my minimum goal. Sometimes I walk even more. Um, Up to 15, 16,000 steps sometimes, but I try not to go too much because, when you start walking too much, it's probably going to have the same problems as running. You're just going to exhaust yourself. And I do not try to raise my cortisol levels or my stress hormones. I'm trying to stay in more calm state. I think that helps a lot to reduce inflammation, and that's the key to reduce the leg size. Another thing that I did was start doing Pilates. I think Pilates is amazing. I feel like my legs are getting like stronger, but at the same time, it's not bulking up. It's just staying lean, and I think I'm very happy with it. And I think I never thought in my life that I'll be doing Pilates because I always thought that was a little boring, but now I love it because I love the results that I'm getting with Pilates and walking together. Diet, less protein for me. I think um, consuming too much protein was making me inflamed and bulking up, and consuming less protein helped a lot with, I don't know, reduce the inflammation and make my legs look leaner. I do consume some plant-based protein, and I do eat some animal protein, but it's not even compared to what is being thought on the internet, and you need like 100 grams or even over 100 grams or 1 gram per pound of body weight. I think that's way too much. eating more carbs. I think that was great because it gives you more energy in for you to move around, to walk more, to be more active, and that's very important for you to reduce your leg size. And also more fiber. When I started the rice diet, I was consuming mostly fruit, white rice, and vegetables. But I feel like now that I switched a little bit to like a more fiber, like more potatoes and more beans. I've been eating more beans now, and I think that helped a lot with reducing the size of my legs. I feel like it shrinked a little bit, not too much, because I think I'm in a good size right now. And another thing, cruciferous vegetables. I love my salads, and I think they helped a lot. I think fiber and the minerals and stuff. Absolutely love cruciferous vegetables. Um, Most important thing, I think that's the thing that helps the most is to consume less sodium, and that was the thing that the rice diet helped the most, was to reduce the sodium, less water weight. It's just made my legs just shrink just with excrete excess sodium that I was consuming. And like, if you start reading labels, you'll be amazed how much sodium certain things have. So yeah, being aware of that, I think they helped a lot. And also consuming more potassium. Potassium helps to regulate fluids in your body, and by eating more fruits and vegetables, is you automatically consuming more potassium. So I think those are crucial to help reduce the size of my legs. And I'll keep saying that because it's no, I'm so happy with to that get the results that I got. That I just wanted to share things that I did that helped me a lot. It took me almost 40 years to realize those things, and I wish I knew all this many years ago. And there's no need to be restricting our calorie the way I was doing before just to make myself shrink. Sometimes the problem is not losing more weight, it's just losing the inflammation, the extra water weight that you're carrying in your legs, and moving a little differently, walking instead of running, doing more Pilates instead of doing heavy weights. I think those are things that help me a lot. Changing my diet a little bit. It's not about being in extreme, it's just being aware of what you're eating. So those are my tips. And if you want to try them and if they work for you, let me know down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.